Cowichan Bay was the first town in Canada to get the Cittaslow designation, which means slow city. Their mission is to preserve the unique identity of the area in food, history and culture, and engaging the community in creating and sharing a good life.
As I think anybody who's lived here a long time knows, things have changed quite dramatically from back when my dad was a kid in the 20s and his father before him. And I think fishermen are really taken this seriously in terms of how we've changed how we fish. In the prawn fishery, we've gone to hauling our traps once a day. We've increased our mesh size so that the sublegal prawns are released at the bottom of the ocean so that we're sure that our fishery can be as sustainable as possible. When you look at a lot of the small villages up and down the island, unfortunately, the government fisherman's wharf is more like a museum. Here you'll see boats coming in, unloading, and work going on a continual basis year-round. And I think that's also being really supported by the community, which has really made it work. The community is really interested in seeing an active working fishing harbor here. Fishermen here in Cowichan Bay have been really happy to see the efforts that the community has made around helping increase sustainability here in the estuary. The Nature Center that fishermen and the community as a whole worked really hard to develop is, I think, doing a really great job in terms of educating people of the importance of the estuary to sustainable, for us, sustainable fish harvesting, but in general just to a healthy ecosystem.
I think that the community themselves have decided, with our official community plan being redone at the moment. The last time it was done, it was in 1987, which was an official settlement plan. This is a living document that shows the local government the way the community would like to see themselves in the future. So with the distinct characteristics that Cowichan Bay has had historically, we would like to enhance them and bring it back to its natural ways of the past.
First Nations have always survived in what is now called Cowichan Bay. Our people call it now a combination of names. One is Cowichan, which is a river, and two is Kilpaulus, which is the beach right here where Cowichan Bay is located. Our ancestors, our people even now, fish off the shores of Cowichan Bay for crab, for salmon, for clams, mussels. Every type of seafood was harvested from this bay. But in the past, our people were really strong about maintaining the strength of every year's salmon flow. They wanted to ensure that it would come back all the time. Even to this day, some of our elders still take the bones of the salmon and put it back in the water to ensure that the salmon will come back next year.
Starting in early summer in Cowichan Bay, we are fortunate enough to have many activities planned for the whole year. And what that does is it brings the whole community together, young and old, people from near and far. It becomes a destination place. Probably one of the biggest highlights that we have here in Cowichan Bay is in May, when we have the spotted prawns that come into season, and we have this incredible spotted prawn festival. There's a little bit of something for everybody to do. You can come out and buy prawns fresh from the boats as they come in, or you can line up on the streets where they have other places selling the prawns, and there's just all kinds of fun things to do as you walk up and down the street. After that, we have family days with Cowichan Bay Boat Festival, and where you get the young out in the rowboats having fun and walking up and down the street.
Yes! Woohoo!
The best bait you can have is local bacon.
In the fall, we have all the wonderful sea lions that come up here. Letting it be cultural, hiking, all kinds of different things that you can enjoy here in Cowichan Bay. Local food here in Cowichan Bay, of course we have the seafood, but we also have lots of artisans. We have our bakery here, True Grain Bread, who does beautiful breads. Some of the grains are grown right here on the island. We have Hillary's Cheese, where Hillary's Cheese Farm is just up the road, and they use all local milk to produce their wonderful cheeses.
And in the transition from First Nation to visitors coming in and staying, it's a shared environment. Our people standing next to all visitors. We welcome people. In the way of our people, we say Osiem Nasiaya, Heitzapka, Tanaich. We thank you for your good feelings. We thank you for all that you share with us. Our doors have always been open, and they always will be.